Thanks for stopping by the channel. I wanted to do a video on the new tires that I purchased for the new wired cruiser. They came with the Kenda Crusade tires, 26 inch by 4 inch. I changed them out to HEB ALLSCAPE all-terrain tires. The reason being is that I was a little concerned that the thinner Kenda tires may not hold up under higher speeds that these wired bikes can do, 42, 43 miles an hour. So I didn't have any trouble with the stock tires, the Kendas, up until now. I've had this bike, I think about 3 weeks. I've put about 75 miles on it. But I wanted something with a little better flat protection, a little better safety protection on these higher speeds. These HEB ALLSCAPEs have thicker rubber, a little bit wider, better handling characteristics, and less noise on the road. It's quite a bit different. The noise levels, a lot smoother, quieter ride. So let me show you some up close details on the tires. So this version has the gold raised lettering here. You can also purchase them with silver if you like the silver raised lettering. I like the smooth, blocky tread patterns on the tire. It's quieter when you're rolling along, and it feels like you get more surface grip, more surface area hits the road than the knobbies. There's quite a bit of a gap between the knobbies. These wider blocks have a little bit more surface contact. Next, I'll go out and capture some riding footage, show you some of the action footage of these tires in motion, maybe give you a different perspective when we get out on the road. Share some thoughts that I've experienced in my short time since I've had these tires on the bike, and wrap up with some final conclusions in the end. So we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, thought I'd give you a frontal view. Go a little slower so you can see the rotation. Not a lot of noise around here right now, so I can tell a big difference in how much quieter the ALLSCAPEs are from the Kenda Crusades. It's a pretty dramatic difference. Okay, see if we can get some different angles. Like I said, very smooth, very quiet. Get out here on one of these longer roads, about a half mile long, through this neighborhood. Nice little tree-lined path. Go along, pedal assist 2, about 22, 23. I got these HEB ALLSCAPEs on Amazon. I believe they were something around $117 for a pair, 26 inch by 4 inch. And that did include 2 new heavy duty tubes as well. And you get a couple of tire levers in there too as well, and you can actually feel the difference when you weave and turn it in a little bit, like turning into a corner. There's quite a bit of difference in the handling characteristics of this tire. I just wanted to mention that I didn't have anything necessarily against the Kenda Crusades. I'm not saying they were a bad tire, or they are a bad tire. They just seemed a little bit thin when I compared them to these HEB Allscapes. And it was really more for a sense of security than anything else is why I got them. I had those Kenda Crusades on a recent ride, 31-mile ride, up to 45 miles an hour on this bike, and they did fine. That being said, I like the handling characteristics of these Allscapes better, and one of the best things that I like about them is, like I mentioned before, how quiet they are on the road. So quiet, thicker, better handling. They do well off-road. I think that's a complete win in my book. See if I can get a good shot of these. Might be going around too fast, but the HEB logo. Spin it around back and see if we can get a shot of the rear. Go a little slower. Another suggestion I'd have would be to add flat out to the tires when you install them. It really helps with the thorn protection from goat heads, flat protection in general. It's true these tires are a little thicker than the stock tires, but you're still susceptible to flats like any other tire. So I just wanted that extra added protection because at 105 pounds, these bikes would be a little difficult to push home if you got a flat. So any additional protection you could add to the tires would only benefit you. Maybe even Tannis armor liners if you like those. I chose to go with the flat out because of the thickness of the tire. I thought that would probably be sufficient. So, some final conclusions. First of all, let me say that this is not a sponsored video in any way. So the tires I purchased on my own, the flat out I purchased on my own. These opinions are my own. If you're looking to change out your tires for any number of reasons, additional safety factor for these bikes that go a little higher speeds than others, could be for the handling characteristics of a dual all-terrain tire. It could be you want the tires to be a little quieter. It could be that you want some additional flat protection. Maybe you've had a flat or two already on your bikes and you know how frustrating that can be, and maybe adding a little bit more protection would give you a little better peace of mind. Then I could highly recommend these HEB Allscapes. Just love the way they handle, love the way they corner, how quiet they are. Just the additional confidence that they give you as they grip going around corners, and additional surface area that they cover. So that'll wrap up today's ride. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, appreciate it if you would give it a like and consider subscribing. We'll talk to you again in the next video.